Today, we're going to be diving in on why this is the best inflatable kayak ever and what makes it the best inflatable kayak ever. So let's dive in and check this amazing new product out. What makes the iAttack the best inflatable kayak on the market? Is it the fact that it's a backpack? Or that it has wheels so you can roll it? Or is it what's inside? Well, let's dive in and find out. So on the outside, they have it so your seat's strapped to the outside of the bag, so you can either carry that with it or separate, but it's always together. Then you, of course, get your iAttack inflatable kayak owner's manual, and that is in a waterproof pouch, so it's always safe, secure, so you don't forget how it goes together. Now on the inside, the Wilderness inflatable pump and hose. We have your aluminum front bar, your 2-foot stirrups, and of course your bottom fin, and then the kayak itself is strapped in place. So what you want to do, unstrap your kayak, and we'll check this thing out. So on the rear of the kayak, we have our inflation valves. Now, the nice part is it tells you exactly to inflate to a maximum of 10 to 15 psi. Now, if you accidentally leave it out in the sun, it's going to actively, at 14 psi, it's going to let out air. So in this way, is make a mistake like the old school kayaks and blow it up. Let's get to inflating the kayak. Now on your kayak, or on your pump, this is a dual valve pump, so it pumps air on both strokes. You have a nice quick attach coupler that won't come out. Now you want to fill your bottom first. Now we fill the top / outside. Now, before you get it all the way filled up, you do want to slide in your front pole assembly. Makes it a lot easier doing it now with just a small bit of inflation rather than trying to get it in when it's fully inflated. So your 2 poles, little push buttons, pop into place. Then you just slide it on in. Now I'm finished getting it inflated. So your seat just pops right into the 2 spots. It just clips in. Make sure it's nice and centered. And there you go. Feet stirrups, they can just pop in by sliding in. Go there, click into the front, go there, and click into the front. So right away, just by feeling this thing, you can tell that they've made it super solid. The base is almost like having a stand-up paddleboard. It's super solid, not going to go anywhere. You got your nice grip pads on the front, and then for luggage in the rear. In the bottom of the kayak, really nice features. You have centimeters and inches. They thought about everyone for this. Some places go off centimeters, some places go off inches. So you got your actual measuring board right down in the kayak. And once again, you have another great mount for all your mounting accessories, mattering what you want to mount in this kayak. You have this nice aluminum bar all along the front. This way you can mount your fish finders, rod holders, whatever you want on there. You have 1, 2, 3, 4 mount points to mount on accessories, whether that's rod holders, fish finder, side mount for your fish finder to drop off. You have a great bungee system to hold gear on the front, and you have the availability for all this rear storage, whether you're hauling a dog, hauling a kayak crate, or if you just want it open. Now, my favorite thing about this kayak is to be able to stand on the seat. So you can hop up on here, get that visual from above everything, and do your casting and sight fish, and just see everything so much better. You can see your base in the back is nice, solid, sturdy. You have a couple little holders for different items, bungee for bungeeing stuff on, and just all around ready to stand on. Then the seat, when you're just out paddling, has great lumbar support, nice soft bottom and back, fully adjustable. Your foot stirrups are also fully adjustable, and you can adjust for whatever height of person you need. Now, they put handles back, one on each side, and one on the very front. Now this mount is really cool up here. It's got a thread, so you could do your action camera, you can do whatever you want, flag, it doesn't matter. Now, underneath where they really hit the point. Nice rubber keel guard, so when you're coming into shore, you're not worrying about wrecking that hard PVC. But for when you're paddling, they also did the nice fin on the back. But my favorite part about this kayak is when you're paddling, it stays nice and straight because of that keel guard and that fin on the back. You can get a lot of speed very easily in wind, waves, or just nice calm water. You can backpack it in somewhere. It's honestly incredible. They made it out of a super strong PVC material, so when you're casting, you're not worrying about catching and snagging. There's a problem with those old school inflatables, let's be honest. They're big and bulky on each side. They have a very skinny bottom, so it almost feels like you're sinking through it. Well, Wilderness, they truly saw the flaws in those, and they went to the next level by going this really hard PVC material, super solid bottom, nice low sides, but still keeps the water out. But if you do accidentally get water in there, they put in the drain. So you pop this up, and you can drain your water out, and there you go, no water inside. So as you can see, I'm standing and casting, finding those fish, locating them, and boom, casting my line out that way with a fly rod from on top of the seat. Then when I need to move around, I was on the seat, I just used my paddle like a stand-up paddleboard, paddled around to where I wanted. Then when I was ready to sit back down to move to a totally different area, I just sat my butt down and carried on. In my opinion, Wilderness truly brought inflatable kayaks to that next step. They saw all the flaws on the market, from very thin material, bulkiness, and they made it strong, sturdy, and capable. There's so many great things about this kayak. So we're heading out in the Wilderness I-Attack. I gotta say, this seat is amazingly comfortable. This is my first time getting up on the seat, and then later on, first time getting off the seat. After your first time, it's a breeze getting up and down. You can barely tell the kayak's even moving when you're getting up and down. But that first time, you're a little skeptical. After that, you don't even think about it. So pretty incredibly stable, actually. I'm standing up on the seat. And yeah, wow, you can see absolutely everything. Wind's just pushing me along. Got a nice little nymph on here. Haha! Let's rewatch that. As you can see, I stepped all the way over on one side. Kayak's tipped up a little bit, but it still didn't even think about flipping. That's how incredibly stable this is. Okay, so not very graceful coming down, but this thing is pretty freaking incredible. You can cast sitting down, You can cast, being up. Didn't put in my rod holder, but this will work. And yeah, we're just gonna troll along here and grab this thing out. Whether you're a bass fisherman looking to get into those weedy areas, or a fly fisherman looking into getting into those remote areas, I highly recommend you look at the Wilderness Eye Attack. I've now been out in it quite a few times, and I absolutely love this kayak. Please remember to like, subscribe, and we'll see you next week.